You are looking at Augusta National Golf Club, home of the Masters. Well, the start of this year's opening round was delayed by the rain this morning. CBS Sports will broadcast the most renowned tournament in golf for the 69th consecutive year. CBS Sports' Jim Nantz is covering the Masters for the 39th year in a row.
Wow.
And he joins us from Augusta National. Jim.
Look at that smile, Nate.
Hello, friend.
Look at that smile.
No,
hello, friend.
It's Christmas week for me. Hello, friends. I got to tell you, Nate, it was so cool hearing your narration with that Augusta melody as the undercurrent. It was perfect, man. You need to be down here with us.
Well,
yeah, we're excited. We got a little weather.
Yeah, got a little weather. I want to jump in and talk about these superstar golfers. Jon Rahm is looking to repeat as a champion for the first time since Tiger Woods did it back in 2001, 2002. You've seen it. You know what it's like. What does it take for someone to repeat in the Masters?
Well, it's only happened 3 times in the history of the tournament, and Jack Nicklaus and Nick Faldo were the other 2, along with Tiger. But it's a rare circumstance. I think most people wouldn't say that John's the favorite. He'd be up there among the favorites right now. But we've got guys like Scottie Scheffler, who's on a tear, who won this tournament 2 years ago. And he's right now, I think, the overwhelming favorite going into the tournament.
But every time we hear Tiger may surface, all eyes on Tiger, and he's made it clear he's coming out. What are you expecting from him, Jim?
Well, he's going to have a complication here, Gayle. Good morning, Gayle.
Good morning.
I love you dearly. You know that.
I feel the same.
Tiger's going to be in one of these situations where, because we're pushing back the tee times, at the moment it's been pushed back to 10:30 local. It might even be another delay on the way because there's a cell approaching. But that means Tiger's going to have to play some of his round today and then come back early tomorrow morning. He's only played 24 holes in competition this year. So we all know the injuries, and the test for him to go out and be able to walk this golf course, there's a lot to that. But you never sell him short. So he played some practice rounds this week with my old buddy Fred Couples, and I heard he was striking the ball beautifully. So let's hope we see his best.
Yeah, I hope so, too.
Hey, Jim, Rory McIlroy, if he gets a win there in Augusta, it would be a major milestone, not only for him, but in the history of golf. Talk to us about what it would mean for him to complete this Grand Slam moment in his career.
Yeah, we call it the career Grand Slam. It's only happened 5 times, by 5 players, that is, in the history of the game. And the last to complete the Grand Slam, the career slam, was Tiger Woods. So it's a rare happening. That was back in 2000 when it will go off, by the way, today at 3:54 local time with the adjusted new tee times. But it would be one of the landmark events in the history of the game. It's only happened 5 times. But he's had this script for now a number of years and hasn't been able to complete it here, although he's been in contention. He had a nice tournament last week in San Antonio. I think Rory's ready to give it a go. This might be the year.
Whoa.
Jim, the trifecta is the golfers, the weather, and, of course, the course itself. And the course has been tweaked this year, at least one of the longest holes. How do you believe the course will play?
I think these things that you're talking about are really, to the viewer, going to be almost not even noticed. The second hole's been lengthened by 10 yards. It makes it, the par 5 a little difficult to drive it over the bunker. These kind of things are kind of in the weeds, so to speak. But the course is in gorgeous shape, as it always is. Some say the best ever. There's just so much history and tradition here. It's sacred, this tournament, the sacred sod of Augusta. Everybody longs to play in this tournament, and the course is the greatest stage in golf.
You know what I think is sacred is you calling this tournament. Every time I hear the music and I hear your voice, Jim, it gives me tingles. It's very soothing. You cover all the big events, but this is one you call your favorite. How come? Then we're going to let you go.
It really was the childhood dream. When I was at 11 years old, this is what made me want to be a broadcaster, was to be a voice for CBS at this tournament.
Wow.
This was the thing that really inspired me. So it's right here. I called the tournament from right here, Gayle.
Right from the heart.
Not with a whole lot of notes. I just call it from the heart. And
That's awesome.
the boyhood dream gets another year to live on.
Well, listen, Jim, pun completely intended. I heard from a little birdie that you were trying to get Tiger Woods to join you this morning, so we appreciate you giving the effort. Hopefully he'll join you next time we chat with you. Jim Nantz, do your thing. We're going to be listening and watching. We appreciate you.
Appreciate all of you. Thank you. Have a great weekend coming up with the Masters.
That's right. And here's a rundown of the Masters action on CBS and on Paramount Plus. Today and tomorrow, we will bring you all of the highlights at 11:35 p.m. Third round coverage begins Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. And you can watch the final round Sunday at 2 Eastern, 11 Pacific.